This episode may contain content that could be distressing or objectionable to certain listeners. Please refer to the episode show notes for details. Discretion is advised. Hello, listeners. Welcome to Your Movie, My Movie with Dan and Steve.
I'm Dan.
And I'm Steve. This is a podcast where one of us picks a movie to watch and we discuss it together. In this episode, we're talking about one of my picks, the 2003 movie Basic, starring John Travolta, Connie Nielsen, Samuel L. Jackson, Giovanni Ribisi, Brian Van Holt, Taye Diggs, Christian De La Fuente, Dash Mihawk, Tim Daly, Rosalind Sanchez, and Harry Connick Jr. Was written by James Vanderbilt and was directed by John McTiernan. We will be talking about spoilers, so if you want to watch the movie first, now's the time to do so. But before we talk about the movie, Dan, who would you recommend this movie to?
I'm so glad you asked, Steve. I would recommend this movie to directors who are going through midlife crises.
Oh, really?
Really?
Why would you recommend this movie to them?
Do you know about like the whole John McTiernan situation thing?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Well, that's why. That's why, Steve.
Okay, interesting.
Because it can't get that much worse than this.
Uh-huh.
From the historic highs of Die Hard and Predator to Basic and what is it? Rollerball, Hyperball, Super Bowl?
Rollerball, yeah, the Rollerball remake, which LL Cool J was in, and he was promoting it on Late Night with Conan O'Brien. And I was watching it, and he said, yeah, you know what? Don't watch this movie. It sucks. And I did see it in the theater, and I can confirm that yes, it does suck. Yeah.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah.
Well, you can't win them all.
Yeah. They can't all be winners. They can't all be winners.
That's the right way to say it. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Steve.
Yes, Daniel.
Who would you recommend this movie to?
I would recommend this movie to people who are just so enamored with the way that Giovanni Ribisi speaks in this movie. Because it's such a creative choice, and I'm always fascinated by the way that Giovanni Ribisi talks in this way. Like it's such a creative choice,
what
you know. Like, you know, was it from Buffalo Bill? From Silence of the Lambs? You know, it puts the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again. It puts the lotion on its skin and does this when it's told. Like, was that an inspiration? Or was it like Felix Unger from The Odd Couple, played by Tony Randall? You know, when he talks like this, which is just like... He's the voice actor on Gremlins 2, by the way, where he voices the brain gremlin.
How insightful.
Yes, of course. Yeah. So what? I was very tempted. I'm very tempted to just do this entire episode, in this manner of speaking that Giovanni Ribisi chose. Upon rewatching it, I'm just thinking that he plays a homosexual. So maybe they wanted to try to get it out in the voice. So they didn't want to do the whole, lisp, flamboyant kind of way of speaking. So maybe you just chose this. I don't know. What do you think, my young Daniel?
I think that's exactly what he did. He's like, oh, I'm gay? Bet. I'm going to pick a weird American Sean Connery.
That's an excellent way of putting it. Because it sounds kind of sophisticated, and this movie came out in 2003, so maybe he was trying to go with a what is it? What was that show? Oh my god, it was so big. I can't believe I fucking forgot it. The gay thing for the straight guy.
I don't know what you're talking about. The gay thing for the straight guy?
Yeah.
What is it? The Tom Hanks TV show?
It's like 5 gay guys. The gay eye, a queer eye for the straight guy. That's it. Queer eye for the straight guy.
I didn't know it was around that long.
You know what? It came out the same. It came out in 2003, the year this movie came out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so maybe in Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, that kind of did the trope where gay men are more sophisticated than straight men. So maybe that's where what he was trying to do with it. I think
that trope was around a lot longer than queer.
Yes. Yeah. But then, that's also when metrosexual came out. So
okay.
The term metrosexual. Do you know the term metrosexual?
I am slightly familiar because I've watched New Girl some.
Okay.
And they talk about metrosexual in that.
Okay. Well, the term comes from South Park, where one of the dads, I believe Randy, he acts gay and he dresses gay and he does gayish things like go to clubs, but he says that he is not gay. And he says, yes, I'm a metrosexual. So that's where that term came from.
Is that where it came from, or is that where it was like widely seen and heard?
I'm fairly certain that it originated in that episode.
Okay.
I could be wrong though. We don't do any research on the show.
We don't do any research.
Yeah.
It's against our belief patterns.
Creed. Yeah.
Creed is funnier.
So Daniel, it is time for your 2-minute summary of this movie.
Hold on. Okay. All right. Sounds good. No, hey, go ahead.
What do you want to say?
No, I was gonna do the thing where I ask you why'd you pick it, but I'll do that afterwards.
Yes, absolutely. Okay.
All right. So it's time for 2-minute summary.
Yes. Are you ready for the countdown?
Yeah. Do you have it? Are you doing the timer, or am I doing the timer?
I'll do the timer.
All right, you do the timer, Steve.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
So basically, John Travolta is he's like a DEA agent, but he's like shit at his job and he like takes bribes. And there was like this basic training exercise that went wrong, and like everybody died except these 2 guys. So they call him in because sorry for the noise. Because John Travolta is an ex-Army Ranger, and so they want him to interrogate the survivors because it's a Ranger thing. So we're trying to figure out the mystery of what the fuck happened in this basic training exercise in the middle of the Panama Canal jungle, and everybody fucking died, and it was like a fugazi up in that shizzle, you know? And then everything makes no sense because there's like 27 plot twists, and we find out that everyone was in on it
1 minute left
the whole time except for this like green fresh new lady who's just learning the ropes and is John Travolta's interviewee assistant or whatever. John Travolta basically takes the job from her because she was the one who was supposed to be interviewing the people and figuring out what was going on.
30 seconds.
So yeah, everybody's in on it in the end, and then they offer her a job, and Samuel L. Jackson looks really cool in a cape, and that's the movie.
10 seconds.
I'm done.
Okay. Don't forget the beret. What about the beret? Doesn't he look good in a beret?
Well, I had to leave something for later.
Oh, okay. Sorry for the spoilers.
Spoilers, he also looks good in a cape and a beret. Fantastic.
Yes, he does. He absolutely does. Okay, Daniel, now you can ask me why I picked this movie.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Daniel.
Why, out of all the movies in the world, did you pick this one?
So the reason why I picked this movie is because I just really wanted to talk about the way that Giovanni Ribisi talks in this movie. Like, I'm just so enamored by it. I think about this movie constantly. I saw this movie in the theater when it came out. Okay,
what the fuck?
I saw it in the theater. I paid money to see this, and I saw it on the big screen, and I just can't get over Giovanni Ribisi, the way Giovanni Ribisi speaks in this movie. It's just astounding to me. I'm just amazed. And I thought our listeners would enjoy. They might enjoy hearing what a interesting cadence Giovanni Ribisi has with the creative choices that he made in this movie. So that was one reason. Another reason is because there's a show that used to be on called Inside the Actors Studio, which was hosted by James Lipton, and he would take big actors, and he would interview those actors in front of acting students. And the thing is like he takes it all like very seriously, like even the things that he shouldn't take seriously, he takes very seriously. And he was doing an interview with John Travolta, and he mentioned Basic by name, and he compared it to Akira Kurosawa's Rashomon. So I'm like, hey, if this movie is comparable to Rashomon, the great cinematic masterpiece, the icon, that movie is an icon of international cinema, then Basic has to be talked about.
Well, of course it has to be.
Have you seen Rashomon?
I have not, but I've seen Basic, so I might as well have.
That's the funniest thing you've said so far. Those like movies or even episodes of TV where something happens and then it explores the same event but from like different POVs.
Yes. I am familiar.
Well, all those are like cribbing on Rashomon. Like Rashomon was the first one to do that. Or if not the first one, it popularized it as a trope, to be reused by others. I've seen it. It's a great movie. It's a really good movie. It's about let's see. It's about I believe the wife of a samurai who is alone in the woods, and then a bandit forces himself upon her. Her samurai husband comes across them. The bandit and the samurai duel, and then the samurai is killed. Yeah. And so, like, the lord of that, it takes place in feudal Japan. And so the lord of that region, he interrogates the wife, questions the wife. He interrogates the bandit because they captured him, and he gets a female shaman to what's the word? Conjure the spirit of the samurai so he can have his say and
cool.
Have his day in court. Yeah, it's very interesting. And like one of the things of that the movie does is like there are discrepancies between the three, and like there are some details that some get wrong and others don't, but there are some details that all three get wrong, but you don't know which are wrong. So it's like we live in a world of doubt based on perspective. Or
to quote Giovanni Ribisi from Basic, there are variations of truth and dimensions of truth, and who can say what is really absolutely true?
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
I think yours is better, but...
Well, I've had practice, like this movie came out 22 years ago, Daniel.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Steve, you're so old.
Yes. Yes, I know. I know.
I'm fucking with you, Steve. A friend of the podcast's mom listened to the episode and laughed because she said, "You're not old, Steve." She's older than you. So, and you're gonna say it's not the years, it's the mileage, but still, you're not that old.
Okay. That's all I'll say. Oh, okay. So, Daniel,
I mean, you're probably older than like half of humanity has ever lived to, but sorry, I just had to get one more jab in.
Okay. So Daniel, where would you like to start with this movie?
I don't know, Steve.
Okay. Well, did you like the movie?
No, not really. I didn't like it that much. Actually, I didn't like it. I'm gonna try and not to mince words because you're good at not mincing words. So I'm gonna try and be like you.
Okay. So, let's see. Which would you rather rewatch? Would you rather rewatch Basic or would you rather rewatch Random Hearts?
Oh, Oh shit. God. Here, I'd rather watch this movie again over Big Gold Brick.
Okay.
I don't know. Random Hearts. I'd rather watch Random Hearts again because your perspective of it made me want to watch it again.
Okay.
But if it wasn't for that, then this would have been like a draw. Maybe this one because it's like 2 hours less runtime than Random Hearts.
Or it just feels that way.
Yeah.
Okay. How about this? Would you rather rewatch Basic or rewatch Righteous Kill?
Basic. I'd rather rewatch. Well, shit, man. I don't know.
Really?
Fuck. I don't know. Righteous Kill was so bland, but it was also watchable. Both of these movies felt like they were made on an assembly line with the heart missing. So I don't know. It's hard to compare.
Okay. Interesting.
This one, I liked the setting was fun. I just am not a fan of John Travolta in most things. And he just fucking irritated me the entire movie. But it was fine other than that. Like, it was okay. It was okay. Well, the thing is, 50 minutes in, and I marked it because I paused it and I was like, what point of the movie are we at? Because it's finally starting to get interesting somewhat. And it was 50 minutes in, I was like, okay, this is starting to be more entertaining. But it took a long ass time to get there. And even then, it was not rewarding in the slightest.
Okay.
But it was more exciting, at least.
Okay. You mean when Connie Nielsen does that sweep kick on John Travolta for not being open with her?
Does the what?
Sweeps him off his feet.
No, that was I like laughed audibly at that part when they like sexy fight in that room. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, that was like there was like half an hour left in the movie at that point, and I was just like, this is so stupid, and I wrote it down. Yeah, where is it? Let me look through my notes here. I'm gonna make some noise with papers. Oh, hey, look, there's that grease spot where I rested my head from the exhaustion on this paper.
I'm sorry, Daniel.
No, it's fine. Okay, the sexy fight dance is so fucking dumb is what I wrote.
Yes.
They did not have chemistry the whole movie, and they were never going to have chemistry.
But hey, John Travolta is trying his best, okay? Like, he really is trying his best.
It's not his fault. Like, he can act sometimes. Sometimes he can act, but this was not his role. This was not a good role for him.
Yeah.
I don't know who got the job for who. I don't know if Samuel L. Jackson got John Travolta the job as a favor or vice versa.
Yeah, John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson together famously in Pulp Fiction.
Yes. They were in some other movies together too, weren't they?
Well, they were together first in Pulp Fiction. I can't think of other movies they were in together off the top of my head other than Basic, though. But Samuel L. and Bruce Willis, they teamed up after Pulp Fiction in Die Hard with a Vengeance, the third Die Hard movie.
Which is one of my favorite Die Hard movies.
Yeah. Like the two best ones are Die Hard and Die Hard with a Vengeance for sure.
Yeah.
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 Well, can we talk about a little bit about what I think is the biggest draw of this movie, which are the actors?
Sure. Yeah.
Like, do you recognize? Like, how many of these actors did you recognize and have love for?
Well, I recognized John Travolta.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't recognize Connie Nielsen. Although I recognized her as definitely not American because of her terrible accent the entire movie.
That sweet Southern accent didn't work for you.
No, it didn't, because she's fucking Danish. No offense to Connie Nielsen, she did great in Gladiator and Gladiator 2. She's a good actor, but she needed a little bit more time to train with the Southern accent, I think, or maybe just choose a regular American accent. So I didn't actually recognize her. I recognized Giovanni Ribisi, and other people looked familiar, but I didn't know what they were from until the end when I saw Taye Diggs not in a dark forest without makeup on. In which case I realized that he is in the famed seminal classic Malibu's Most Wanted.
Okay.
Yeah. Where
well, he's also in sci-fi cult classic Equilibrium.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that one. But in Malibu's Most Wanted, right? He plays a Shakespearean trained actor who went to Juilliard, who gets hired to play a gangster to scare a rich senator's son.
Oh, that doesn't sound like it goes well.
Oh, it goes swimmingly. It's a hilarious movie, but it's also it's not good.
It sounds somewhat problematic.
It is somewhat problematic, but
it sounds
it's still
like a
pretty
plot
funny.
I would make up.
And then get someone else to write.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's also in Rent.
Is he?
Yeah. He's I think he's like the landlord in Rent.
Oh, okay. We should think about maybe doing a Taye Diggs movie marathon maybe next year.
I don't know if I know like any of his other movies.
You could ask Sierra.
I mean, I guess I could pick
Sierra knows.
Malibu's Most Wanted, and then Sierra could pick something else.
Okay, there you go. Because I got my two.
You're gonna do Way of the Gun?
Yes, yes, I fucking love that movie. You know that movie?
I'm looking at his Letterboxd.
Okay,
but we've talked about this movie before.
Equilibrium.
We've talked about this movie before because I just listened to the Biker Boys episode, and you mention Way of the Gun, I think, for some reason.
Yeah. Gosh, I love that movie.
Yeah. So cool.
Something to think about.
He did a good job.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Who else did you recognize that you love? Talk about the actors.
Okay. So Brian Van Holt, he is the guy who, like he's the third lead. Like he was the guy that, took Giovanni Ribisi out of the jungle.
Yeah. He's the other interviewee.
Yeah, he was in SWAT. I've
never seen SWAT.
it's a fun movie. It's got Samuel L. and oh my God,
Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell, yes, and
LL Cool J.
LL Cool J, and Josh Charles, he was in the movie Threesome with Stephen Baldwin.
Nice.
Yes, we will watch that movie at some point, probably.
I'm sure we will.
But anyway, yeah, Brian Van Holt. I think he's a great actor, but he just hasn't, been in enough movies for me. I think he's a really good actor, a very underrated actor for sure. And then Dash Mihawk plays Mueller, the redneck that you feel uncomfortable being in a room in.
He did look more familiar.
And yeah, he was in Romeo and Juliet.
Yes, Sierra pointed that out because she saw him on screen.
Oh, okay, wonderful. Yeah. And then let's see, Dark Blue. That's a movie with Kurt Russell about corruption in the LA Police Department during the Rodney King riots. He's in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Oh my God, that's such a great movie.
That's a great one.
Yeah. So he's a good character actor. And then let's see, Tim Daly. I know Tim Daly mostly from being the voice of Superman in Superman the Animated Series.
Interesting.
That's what I know him mostly from. Yeah.
I didn't think he was great for this role, to be honest. I don't know. Because he's the corrupt general, right? Or whatever.
Yeah, the colonel that oversees the base. And last but not least, we have Harry Connick Jr.
Every mom's favorite. Well, don't forget Rosalind Sanchez.
What do you know her from?
Well, we can talk about her next.
Okay. So yeah, Harry Connick Jr., the son of Harry Connick Sr., who has a somewhat controversial career as the district attorney of Orleans Parish in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Wait, what?
But yeah, Harry. Yeah. His father was a district attorney in New Orleans.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah. And if you go to his Wikipedia page, there's controversies, and under it, there's prosecutorial misconducts and innocence on death row.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Apparently he put a 16-year-old on death row.
Aw. Just like a good DA should, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Law and Order, broken windows, these things matter.
Yeah.
But anyway, Harry Connick Jr. One funny thing that I've seen about Harry Connick Jr. is apparently he was a judge on, like, what is it? What was the first one for the singing and stuff? Not America's Got Talent, but fuck, you're right. I am old. My fucking memory's going.
No. Well, all the shows are the same, so I have no idea, though. I don't know what that is.
Well, you're right about that. They are all the same. American Idol.
American Idol. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah. So Harry Connick Jr. was on.
The question was, what's the one before America's Got Talent? The earlier one. American
How can
Idol.
y'all forget the blueprint?
Sierra said, "How did
I
y'all
don't
forget
watch
the
those
blueprint?"
shows.
Steve says,
I don't watch those shows. I watch good
40,
shows.
you should know these shows.
And she said, "You're 40. You should know these shows."
No, I don't watch those shows. I watch dad shows. Okay, I just finished watching SEAL Team.
She's not. You're not on speakerphone, so I'm not going to continue this. But basically, he says he watches dad shows.
Okay.
Not little girl teenager shows.
Don't beat his ass. Don't beat his ass.
No, I'm just kidding. I made up that last part. He just said he only watched SEAL Team or whatever.
Of
So.
fucking course.
She said she's going to beat your ass.
Anyway.
Steve.
Okay, that's fair. Anyways, yeah, so he was a judge on American Idol. And like this singer did something that was really impressive to the other three judges. And Harry Connick Jr. was like, you know what you did, it doesn't impress me because I actually studied music. And so like he was trying to teach the other three judges, it's like no, what she did was not that big of a deal, you know, and like he like told them like, you know, the musical term for what she did, and it's like no, what you did, it's not that big of a deal. And they're like no, it is a big deal, it was great. And he's like no, that just meant she went to school.
That's so annoying.
That's some shit I would do though.
That is some shit you would do.
Yes, it is. And he was also in. He was in.
He voiced the Iron Giant. He wasn't the Iron Giant, but he was like the sexy motorcycle junkyard guy.
He was the hip cat. He was the hip. Yeah. He's great in that. He was also in Independence Day, as Will Smith's best friend, and he was really good in Copycat.
Was he the killer in Copycat?
He was a killer. Like he was the killer that the Copycat killer was copycatting.
Because I have seen Copycat. I watched it a while ago. It was okay. It was enjoyable.
Yeah. But he kind of lets loose in that one, which is nice.
I think I remember him doing a good job.
So tell me about Rosalind Sanchez.
Oh, well, you know, I watched The Game Plan many a time as a child, and so she was a huge crush.
Oh, okay.
Because she's like, are you familiar with The Game Plan?
I'm looking at it now, and
it's the type of movie that The Rock should return to.
No, well, that's debatable. But the only one of these family-friendly movies that... Oh, no. It wasn't the one with The Rock. I saw the one with... I never saw the one with The Rock. I saw the one with Vin Diesel. The Pacifier.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Well, The Pacifier is good, too. The Pacifier is great. I watched that a lot as a kid, too.
Yeah.
But the game plan's about, like, this, like, star quarterback who finds out he has a daughter or whatever. But anyways, she's got like a ballet teacher,
it's like
and Rosalind Sanchez is the ballet teacher, and she's fucking gorgeous. And I was like, jaw on the floor when I was like, I don't know, 12 watching this movie. Anyways,
yes, it's just a variation on Big Daddy, from what I understand, from what it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay.
But The Game Plan's a good movie. She's also in Rush Hour 2, which I don't remember if I've seen or not.
Oh, I've seen all the Rush Hours. So,
okay, nice.
Yeah. But I don't remember her in it.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure she's in it. But anyways, that's what I know her from.
Okay.
And also, I think maybe John Travolta's mom is in Basic. Because I'm looking at the letterbox and it says nurse number 1 is Margaret Travolta.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how many Travoltas there are, but
she must have been the one who like pushed him away when Giovanni Ribisi was just puking up blood.
Oh yeah, maybe so.
Yeah, that's my guess.
That's a good guess. It's probably what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
yeah,
those are the actors.
Those are the actors.
You know, you're the one who mentioned Rosalind Sanchez. She has a lot of interesting. She makes a lot of interesting creative choices in this movie.
Yeah,
too.
honestly, I don't know why she's in the movie. Like, can women even be Army Rangers? Like, not to be misogynistic, but like, is that like a thing?
What?
Were women able to be Army Rangers back then? I was like,
I honestly don't know. I know. From what I understand, women cannot be assigned to combat. Well, oh my God, it's complicated. Like, I know that they can't serve as infantry. Like they're not supposed to do like, you know, boots on the ground combat roles like infantry or like special forces. But I don't know. I think they can undergo the training, but they can still undergo the training. And there's the movie G.I. Jane with Demi Moore about that, in fact. So.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've learned that women can be Army Rangers now, but only since 2015. So.
Oh, okay.
We should watch G.I. Jane one of these days. That would be an interesting movie.
I would love to revisit that movie. Yeah. And it's also got Aragorn in it.
Oh, really? It's got Viggo Mortensen?
Yeah. Viggo Mortensen, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, he plays awesome. The chief. He plays the drill instructor who trains her to be a Navy SEAL.
Huh.
So, yeah.
But okay. Yeah. I don't remember how we got there.
We're talking about the actors.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, so I wasn't sure why she was even in the movie, no offense, but like I mean, it was I think she did a good job. Like, she was fucking crazy when she like fucking licked whatever his face's face. That was weird.
Yeah.
But I applaud the weirdness because at least it's interesting.
Yes. If you can't be good, then at least be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Well, so getting into the movie, like, with the opening was very like classic Hollywood. Like, you got these long shots, very grounded feeling, and you get like some voiceover from the main character lady,
Connie Nielsen,
and she mentions that the U.S. has always been good at getting, or no, it was Panama. Interesting. Like, yeah, Panama is has a strange relationship with profit and death.
Yeah. She talks about, so the setting of this movie is in the Panama Canal Zone.
Yeah.
And she mentions that the French tried to build a Panama Canal before the Americans did. And when the French tried to make their canal, I believe, like she said, like 500 people died like very quickly from disease. So what they did was they imported barrels full of vinegar from Cuba. And then what they would do is they would put one corpse into one barrel, and then they would seal it, and then the company would sell them as medical cadavers throughout Europe. And that's how they made their profit. And then profit and death. Yeah.
So I thought there was going to be some sort of like anti-colonialist message, which I was, kind of hyped for. But instead, in the end, John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson and Rosalind Sanchez and Taye Diggs and fucking Brian Van Holt are just like smiling ear to ear talking about all the coke they're selling.
Don't forget Christian de la Fuente.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Christian de la Fuente.
Yeah. Oh, he was in Vampires Los Muertos.
So yeah, there was no message other than stories get mixed up sometimes.
Well, don't forget, drugs are bad. Like, drugs are bad because that's
are
what
they though?
all this
Because
was
like,
about.
no, because they were like so happy just like selling drugs in the end.
Yeah, but they got the guy who was selling the drugs.
Oh, I thought they were the drug dealers.
No. So what was going on? What was going on is the colonel, played by Tim Daly, and the doctor, played by Harry Connick Jr., they had a scheme where they would sell drugs there. Using access to hospital supply to sell drugs. And so what they did was they brought in Mueller, who's just a terrible person. He's the one played by Dash Mihawk, and then Kendall, played by Giovanni Ribisi. And then they got Kendall because he's a homosexual in the army when during the Don't Ask, Don't Tell era, and his father is a general on the Joint Chiefs of Staff. So they bring them in to be their dealers.
Right.
And then Samuel L. Jackson finds out about it, tells the colonel, he finds out about those two soldiers. He tells the colonel about it. The colonel does nothing, and that's when he suspects Mueller and Kendall. The colonel telling Mueller and Kendall to kill him. So that's when he brings in like the others to like get him out of there while keeping his cover, because they're actually like a covert group that operates doing things. And what's happened is there are stories that they're a rogue element, but they really aren't. But even though they aren't, they use those rumors, to their own benefit.
Right. So that makes perfect sense. Everything makes sense.
Yeah.
But no, like,
what
the fuck?
You just have to think.
But why would they
just have to think about this movie?
Why would they be in basic training with them from the start if they just? This is stupid. It's fucking dumb.
Well, to be fair, we don't know when. Let's see. One 2, 3, 4. You know, we don't know when those other 4 like transferred in, so we can't really say no, can we?
I guess not, Steve.
Okay.
No,
No, you're right. It's dumb. it's dumb, and it doesn't make that much sense if you think about it.
I think
Unless,
I would have
they were
rather
there operating for like a long time doing other things, you know?
Yeah. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Sorry. I'm kind of out of it. Right. I shouldn't have had the beer while watching this. Because now I'm so tired.
That's okay. Well, let's see if we can break the hour mark. Let's just see if we can break the hour mark.
Steve, did you hear the song that was in it in the middle of it?
Is it what is it? Is it Bolero?
That's fucking
Carmen?
Moby.
Oh, yeah, you're right. How did you know that I would want to talk about that?
Because you hate Moby.
Have I said I hate Moby? Why do I hate Moby?
You hate Moby because your ex loved Moby.
Yeah, since she loved the song. She loved the song. Yeah.
That was the most underwhelming needle drop ever.
Well, it was also like the most inappropriate. Like, why? They're in the middle of the jungle, and well, they're at the military base, and they're just moving from one place to another, and they've got all their equipment, and then all of a sudden, oh Lord, it troubles so high. And I'm like, what?
I'm glad I wasn't the only one that was like, this is kind of like you used your music budget on this.
And there's no other like style of that music, and it doesn't show up anywhere else. Like if they had some techno playing, like while they were like shooting at each other in the jungle, at least they're consistent. Like in oh my God, Lady Hawk. Lady
I haven't
Hawk
seen that movie since I was like 7.
Oh yeah. It's great. It's like a fantasy movie, but it's got like an 80s synth score to it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't fit, but at least it's consistent. They use it throughout the movie. Have I told my
right?
other? Yeah, Matthew Broderick, Rutger Hauer, Michelle Pfeiffer.
Okay.
Oh, and it's got Dr. Octopus.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in
what's his name? What's his goddamn name? He's so famous.
Yeah. Alfred Molina.
Thank you. Jeez Louise, that would have killed me.
Yeah. It's also got Leo McKern, who played Rumpel of the Bailey in a British show, and John Wood, who is also in War Games with Matthew Broderick.
Ah, okay. Another movie I haven't seen since I was 7.
Yeah. But did I tell you about my Jeff Goldblum movie story?
You told me that you went to the Jeff Goldblum restaurant.
No. It was a lounge. Jeff Goldblum had a lounge act called the Jeff Goldblum Experience.
Yeah, you talked about it on The Fly, the episode The Fly.
What's that? Oh, okay. So yeah, okay, but yeah, but I don't know if I said this, but Moby was there in the audience.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Moby
Weird.
was watching him that night. Same night I was there. So yeah.
Moby seems like such a strange person. But I there was a good amount of time where I listened to quite a bit of Moby. And I still like some of his music. Like the Born fucking sound, the Born theme song, fucking badass, you know?
Yeah.
South Side, I like that song.
Yeah,
and there's some other good
South Side is
songs.
great. That's what I'll listen to. Yeah.
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 He's all right.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so random Moby jump scare. But it is a 2003 movie, so it's like a requirement to have Moby in your 2003 movie.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is it?
Moby was in like all the 2000s movies.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else do we
I know
got
something
here?
we can talk about. Something we can talk about.
Oh, well, there was a lot of corny dialogue in this fucking movie.
What kind of dialogue?
Corny?
Okay.
Let's see. I wrote down a few quotes.
That was
What's
a
the
long day.
I just
That's probably my favorite quote. Woo! That was a long day.
You're doing these impressions like beautifully today, Steve.
Ray Dunbar is black.
Why wasn't he in restraints?
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
That part was so fucking dumb. Like, you knew the whole time he wasn't in restraints. Like, why are you upset about him not being in restraints, bro? You can see his hands. He handed you a cigarette, you fucking dumbass. Well, I know he's in on it, but still, like, don't come up with something more creative to complain about. I don't know.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Jelly bird.
And then I have what's with the laughter in the confrontation scene between Travolta and the general?
He's a colonel.
The colonel. Colonel is a type of general.
No, no, it's not. I mean, no, it's not. Now, in the Soviet Union, they do have colonel generals, but no, he's got birds on his shoulders. He's a full bird colonel.
Okay, all right. So what's with the laughter the whole time when John Travolta is confronting the colonel?
I mean, I get it.
I get it, but it's like you're ruining like all the tension of the scene, and it just was so awkward. I don't know.
Well, it's that thing where they're trying to play it off with each other because they don't want to confront each other, basically, because they are friends, you know? So they're trying to laugh it off, but they're not really laughing it off.
I know, it didn't work for me.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
So John Travolta, right?
Yes.
Not my favorite actor.
Uh-huh.
Have you... I don't like him in most things, but there's a couple times where he can be good at acting, but it's really few and far between, I'll say.
Okay, well, what are performances of his that you do like?
Face Off. He's pretty good in Face Off.
Yes, absolutely.
And that's like the only movie I've seen that I was like, that was pretty good. I haven't seen like any of his other movies. So
you haven't seen Pulp Fiction?
I haven't seen Pulp Fiction. I've heard that's good, and I heard he did a good job in that. I believe it.
Yeah.
He did a good job in Welcome Back, Kotter. I watched that show.
That's amazing to me. You know what? I know what John Travolta movie we should watch next then. And I think you'll like his performance in it. But there's another Scientologist in that movie.
Are we gonna finally watch Battlefield Earth?
No. Unless you pick it.
Look Who's Talking also stars Bruce Willis.
No. Yes. He is the voice of the fetus.
Nice.
Yeah. Gosh, that movie's already kind of problematic because it has two Scientologists, but then there's a sequel. And then, there's two Scientologists, but then Roseanne Barr plays the baby sister fetus. Is the voice of the baby sister fetus. And Look Who's Talking 2. But then there's Look Who's Talking Now, which is the third one. And in it, I believe it's Danny DeVito plays a mutt.
Plays what?
A mutt, a dog. It's the dogs that are talking to each other. Yeah, it's like if Lady and the Tramp had a human family, we're together with a human family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I do want to backtrack and say Travolta was good in Grease, and
yeah,
he was weird and decent in The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3, the remake. He was okay in that.
Did you know that there is a TV movie version of The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3 with Vincent D'Onofrio as the bad guy?
The Nofster.
Yeah.
I did not know that, Steve. Thank you for that information.
Absolutely, anytime. I like the original, though. Like, I like the original.
Yeah, I haven't seen the original.
John Travolta, he was also in Operation Swordfish with Hugh Jackman and Halle Berry, and I think that was the first movie that showed Halle Berry's breasts.
Yeah, I've heard that there was like absolutely zero reason to as well, but I don't remember if that's true or
not. It is definitely not a good movie.
Yeah, I have also heard that.
Yeah.
What else is going on? What else did you want to talk about? Oh, actually, I've seen him in Old Dogs. Do you know Old Dogs?
Is that the one with Tim Allen where they have motorcycles, or is that Wild Hogs?
That's Wild Hogs.
But he's in that too, right?
He is in that, yeah.
Okay. Then no. Tell me about what was it?
Old Dogs.
Yeah.
So Robin Williams has an old best friend, and that's John Travolta. They're best friends. And like one of them is dying or something, and then one of them is also getting back into contact with their kids, and so it's like they're friends and also they're learning how to be dads or something. It's weird. I've seen it like twice when I was a kid, and it was fine. A clip came into my YouTube feed,
and it was from a movie where this kid has a Neon Genesis Evangelion toy, and
Oh,
Robin Williams
yeah.
is like, he's like, oh, explain that to me. And he's like, yeah, that's a good guy, and he flies this robot, and he has a big sword so he can kill the bad guys. And it's like, yeah, that's what Neon Genesis Evangelion's about.
I've watched a little bit of it, but I don't know enough to laugh at your joke. Sorry.
Okay.
I know it's really weird and esoteric.
Yes, and what's his name? I don't want to say his name in case I mess it up. It's Hideo something or other. But yeah, he was basically undergoing a mental breakdown as he was making that show, and he put what he knew. He put what he was learning of psychology into the show. And so
okay.
It's a mecha giant robot show, but the main protagonist in it, he is undergoing a mental breakdown, dealing with all the stuff that he has to deal with through the show. From what I understand, it's kind of like what Watchmen was to comic books, Neon Genesis Evangelion is to anime.
I enjoyed the bits of it that I've seen. I started to watch it, but I haven't finished it.
Mm-hmm.
And his name is Hideki Anno.
Hideki Anno, yeah, that's right. Thank you. Yeah. And he was the director of Shin Godzilla.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
But
he directed it.
To backtrack, I know which movie you're talking about. It's called 1 Hour Photo, starring Robin Williams. And I actually watched it a few months ago.
How is it?
And it's actually pretty good. Yeah.
Okay.
I would watch it for the podcast. I would be happy to watch it for the podcast.
Should I watch it?
You'd probably like it. It's a good movie.
Okay. I like thrillers.
I'm not good at guessing your taste, Steve. I've tried so many times and I've failed so many times.
So, what movie have you chosen? Okay. What movie have you chosen that you were the most surprised that I did not like?
I don't have a list of all. Let me actually I do have a list of all the movies. Let's see. Let me look through the list. I feel like we're kind of done with the episode, but we're just having fun now, and that's fine.
Almost. I kind of want to talk about The Rain, but we can do that later.
Okay. The Rain, you said?
Yeah. Filming in the rain.
All right. Okay, yeah, that was an interesting part. Okay, so I thought you would like A Perfect Day more. I thought you'd like Biker Boys more. And let's see. I thought you would like Violent Voyager, but I was way off because you did not enjoy that.
No. I mean, I don't mind A Perfect Day. Like, of those three, like, I would probably watch A Perfect Day again. Like, now that I know what it's about and going into it. Biker Boys. I think that's more Sierra's cup of tea than mine.
Yeah, and I enjoyed it too. I mean, it was my pick, so
yeah.
But let's see what else we got on here. Let's see. I think mainly I was thrown off by Violent Voyager was when I was like, I just guessed completely wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was trying to pick movies that you would like instead of picking movies that I liked. And I think that's where I messed up.
Well, that's okay. You know.
But I do like Violent Voyager. It's just weird.
I'm glad. Okay. I will say I'm glad you picked it.
I don't know what I'm talking about, Steven. It's fine. Everything's okay.
So yeah, Violence Voyager. I'm glad that you picked it. It is a very obscure movie, I think. So I'm glad I can watch it just so I can talk about it. But I'm also glad that I watched it so I know that I never have to watch it again.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you see the Substance, Steven?
What's that?
Did you watch The Substance?
Not yet. Is it streaming anywhere?
I think it is.
If it's only on Movie, then I cannot watch it yet.
Okay, all right, I'll check it out, but never mind.
Okay. So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Which movie have I picked that you most never want to watch again?
We just kind of had this conversation, I feel like. I think it's probably Random Hearts. Out of the ones you've picked, Random Hearts or this one?
Okay.
Well, no, Righteous Killer, whatever that one was. I don't know. They're those three suck. And I didn't like them.
See, I admit that Righteous Kill sucks. And I chose it for that reason, but I do like Random Hearts, and I have a lot of affection for Basic. I really, really do.
Talk about that.
My affection for Basic?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like we said, the creative choices here are very, very weird. Like the actors, they make a lot of weird creative choices. But I also know that John McTiernan, he's a director who he enjoys making weird creative choices. You know, he likes being subversive. You know, that's why he had, you know, in Die Hard, there's that famous scene when the police are coming. And then there's that Asian man who's there with them. He played the torturer in Lethal Weapon. And he grabs a candy bar, you know, to eat right before the police come by for him to shoot up, you know? So I know that John McTiernan, like, you know, he likes to be creative. He doesn't like to do things normal. And I love him. Like you know, we talked about, you know, this movie and then Rollerball. But, you know, like you said, Die Hard, there's Die Hard, there's Predator. He also directed The Hunt for Red October, which is one of my top 3 movies that I like. Okay. And I also really enjoy The 13th Warrior with Antonio Banderas.
I haven't seen that one, but we've had conversations about John McTiernan before, and I have mentioned that I enjoyed The Last Action Hero quite a bit growing up.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah.
I did you so you know all about his court stuff?
Yeah, I've read about it. Wasn't he like stalking his girlfriend or his wife or his ex-wife?
I think he was, but that was not what got him into prison. So I think I just read his Wikipedia page, like on the toilet or whatever. But apparently during Rollerball, he had like a producer partner or whatever that was fucking pissing him off. So he hired a private investigator to wiretap him and like record, like blackmail, like him talking shit about executives or something. This is all probably very inaccurate, but I'm just going to try and tell it and be funny. So anyways, the FBI showed up at his door and they're like, did you wiretap your friend? And he's like, nah, I didn't do that shit. What are you talking about? And so then they're like, okay. And they press charges for like lying to the FBI or something like that, or wiretapping or both. And then he like perjured himself like 2 times. And then he like pleaded guilty. And then he was like, actually, no, I'm going to fire my attorney and plea bargain that case or whatever and appeal because that was a wrongful conviction or whatever. And so then they're like, oh, you want to open the case again? All right, cool. Here's like 3 more counts of perjury. And they gave him instead of like a couple months, they gave him like a full year and $100,000 fine. And apparently Forbes rated that jail that he's in to be in the top 10 cushiest prisons in the U.S.
Yeah, he's not that good of a director. And he was interviewed by Netflix for Die Hard, for the movies that made us. So apparently he's out of prison by now.
Yeah, I think he's out now.
Yeah.
No, but apparently like it was like a super nice prison. It was like a converted college.
It sounds nice if you can, get there. Yeah.
Yeah. But I thought that was hilarious.
Absolutely.
But so, yeah, I mean, there are a lot of strange decisions that were made by John McTiernan. And the actors also made a lot of strange decisions in this movie. Yeah.
And I like thrillers. Like I like thrillers.
I do too.
So.
I again, once it hit the 50-minute mark, I was like, okay, this is picking up a little bit more, and I was enjoying the suspicion of everyone and the intrigue. So.
Well, maybe there's another John Travolta movie I should pick called The General's Daughter.
I mean, I think we've done enough John Travolta. We did White Man's Burden, and we did this one. I think that's enough.
Oh, but there's so many more. Daniel.
There's actually not that many. It's crazy how many films he's actually not been in. Looking at his like Letterboxd. It's kind of interesting.
There's the one he made. There's the one he made where he and his friend get kidnapped by Soviets so they can teach Russian spies how to be American.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's a movie. It's a comedy.
Is it any good?
I was like 8 years old when I saw that it was on TV. But the guy who plays his friend, Tom Cruise future crime movie.
Minority Report?
Minority Report. Yeah. He played the guy at the beginning who was stopped from killing his wife cheating on him.
John Travolta did?
No, the guy who plays John Travolta's friend in that movie played the guy at the beginning of Minority Report who was going to kill his wife.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, and he's been in a couple of other stuff too. He's a good actor.
Gotcha.
Are we done? Before we go, we'd like to give a shout out to the bestest friends of the show on our Patreon. Thank you, Brian, for your support of the show. If you'd like to be one of our bestest friends of the show, then check out our Patreon page at www.patreon.com/yourmoviemymoviepodcast. And thanks for listening.
I was way off. John Travolta's been in a ton of movies, just not very many of them have been very good.
Well, there's that YouTube video that calls him the best worst. What is it? The best bad actor of all time, or the best worst actor of all time.
That makes sense.
Yeah, there's a YouTube video about it for any of those interested in watching it.
I might watch it. I think I actually may have already seen it.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Jesus Christ.